Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. There are still big delays for drivers heading to Newcastle up the M1 Pacific motorway due to an earlier crash. It's believed 4 cars and a truck collided just after 6:30 at Cooranbong, just north of Newport Road, and all northbound lanes are closed. The Hunters Westpac rescue helicopter has been sent to the scene, with reports a number of people have been injured. Traffic is back for more than 4 kilometres, and motorists are being diverted at the Mandalong Road exit. Paterson MP Meryl Swanson has dismissed claims she failed to declare a conflict of interest, saying it's just an attempt to smear her. The Labor MP reportedly told colleagues to stop criticising retailer Harvey Norman for failing to pay back $22 million in JobKeeper subsidies after the company posted an increase in profits. Meryl Swanson's husband owns a Harvey Norman franchise in Maitland and reportedly didn't declare this to the party room, but she says the store didn't receive any money from the subsidy scheme. The Coalition for the Protection of Greyhounds will today speak at a hearing into the industry in Newcastle. The hearing is part of a parliamentary inquiry and will be held at Fort Scratchley with the aim to end greyhound deaths and injuries due to greyhound races. President Dennis Anderson believes the industry won't accept the findings of the inquiry.
Well, I think what we can expect is the industry will be trying to discredit the Greyhound Welfare and Integrity Commission. The greyhound racing industry believes that the Welfare and Integrity Commission have too much power as the regulator, and they will be setting out to try and curb that power.
Health Minister Brad Hazzard says there are no immediate plans to close smaller hospitals in the Hunter once the new Maitland Hospital opens next year. Residents and Cessnock MP Clayton Barr have been seeking assurances about the future of Kurri Kurri and Cessnock hospitals amid fears they're in line to be closed. Brad Hazzard says while there are no plans to close them, he's admitted the need to constantly review facilities, saying new and larger hospitals like Maitland also tend to attract new specialists. A social media post has been credited with helping rescuers locate a couple who became trapped in an ocean cave at Catherine Hill Bay. Sinead Hunter and Jack Tierman were out for a walk on Tuesday afternoon when Sinead was swept into the water. Jack jumped in to save her, but they ended up spending 13 hours in the cave when they couldn't make it back to the rocky shore. Fortunately, they posted about the walk on Snapchat before they got into trouble, which helped narrow the search. Cardiff residents are rallying against a proposed residential development in a roadside protest today. The protest is in response to the potential environmental threat of the Landcom development, calling on the organisation and the government to protect the land for the future. Steve Warham from Save My Old Road Bushland says locals are concerned about pristine bush habitat which continues to be lost.
It's really important to be smart about it and not just clear fell the bush. We've seen a lot of that in Lake Macquarie recently, and a lot of people telling us they're not happy with what's happening at Cameron Park, West Walls End, just wide-scale clearing of the land. They want trees retained, and we want valuable bushland retained.
2NURFM Sport.
The Jets will be searching for their first win in 14 rounds when they face ladder leaders Melbourne FC on Saturday. The 12th place Jets have not won a match since beating Melbourne in February. Centre-back Nikolai Topor-Stanley says the club needs to learn from their losing streak.
Oh, it's tough. I mean, we feel like we could have done better with both goals, and we learn from it. It's a season of learning, unfortunately. With a young group of footballers here and senior players such as myself, we need to learn from it and become better as a unit.
Knights forward David Klemmer is backing the club's decision to chase controversial prop Matt Lodge. Lodge was charged with an assault in New York City in 2015 and has faced domestic violence allegations. Klemmer says Lodge has learned from his mistakes after fans threatened to hand in their memberships if the signing goes ahead. And Nelson Bay prop Dan Collins has been suspended for 6 games after being found guilty of a dangerous throw in his side's loss to Maitland on Saturday. And the winning numbers in Wednesday Lotto are 27, 26, 38, 44, 31 and 28, and the supplementaries are 12 and 41. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.